Today we'll be doing the Holden Cruze 2015 equip. We'll be replacing the sealant for the water pump. We're not gonna replace the whole thing. Okay, so this one is for the water pump. We're going to put it, and at the same time we're going to put additional sealant on top of this one. Okay, so let's get started. First we need to remove the battery, remove the negative side, just like that, put it away. First we remove this one. Connect the outlet of the air, so we remove that. First we have to remove this, so what you do is you click that underneath and then just pull it. So what you do is you unclick underneath, you pull this one here, and that's it, it's come off. So here's the way. This one is to pull it up. All you need is pull it up, this one. There you go. Now we can just put this one on this side. Okay, so this one, you just pull it. Okay, there you go, it's gone. So what we need is just to remove this that is connected here. So just disconnect it. So we just click that. We're now going to remove the coolant. We're going to drain the coolant. So underneath, I'll show you. Okay, as you can see, that is the that's where the okay. Just, there you go. This one here, this one here, that one, the white one. That's the one that we're going to drain it. As you can see, I put some hose there, so it will drain it underneath. But first I need to remove this so that it will drain on this side. Okay, just to let you know, I've actually put a hose. This is actually a carrot from the garden hose. This one, it's connected to that small plastic tube and connected from the drain. Okay, so now we're going to I'm not sure if you can see that. Let me just put the lights on in here. Okay, now we're going to excuse me for my camera. Now we're going to remove the drain plug, and because we don't want to break this one. Okay, so that's very loose, so I can just loose it with my hand. There you go. You can see. Let me just get up. It's in here. Now as we unplug the plug, release a little bit for the drain plug for the coolant from the radiator. We're now going to remove this slowly. Let's go. Like this now. Okay, now we're draining the coolant. So that's where it's coming from. Coming from the ear and also from the hose. Let's connect this one on this side. Okay, after this one, I'll take you to the top. Okay. Okay. As you can see, steering light. It's already time now, 5:45. So as you can see underneath, I'm actually draining it. Okay. So I'll leave it all night. Then tomorrow we'll continue again because it's getting late. Okay. Good morning. Today we are back. Okay. So far we just drained the coolant. And close that. And as you can see underneath, the bucket is there. I'll just go underneath so you can see it. There you go. That's how. So it's been drained. Just drain it. And from there, let's get the hose. And on your side. Here. So now we're going to close that. We're going to close it. Just closing it. You can do it with your hand. They're not that really tight. So there you go. So now we can just remove this tube that's connected, and I've actually tied here to hold it so it doesn't go anywhere. So I've just moved that. Okay, a bit bubble moving. This is what the coolant. I've just actually put a new coolant 3 weeks ago. It's still alright, so we're going to reuse that later on. Okay, we just have to put it aside. See how much? Maybe about 5 liters. This one. Okay, so now we can do something today. Okay. Because this is on the way, this is actually the that's where the water pump is, that one here. Because this one is on our way, so what we can do is we have 2 belts that are actually connected on this side. Then you get the timing belts here, so we don't need to touch this one. We don't need to touch anything underneath. All we need to do is to remove the belt so we can actually access the oh, it's raining. There's a shower. Look at the shower now. We gotta stop.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. sound right, boys. Sound right, boys. Sound right, boy. Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. It sound right, boys. Sound right, boys. It sound right, boy.
Right, as you can see, I've just removed the bolts from this one. That's over here. So I didn't need to remove the whole thing. This one, I just keep loosening up, loosening this one here by using the pulley to just to rotate this one here. Keep rotating it. Okay. So now we just remove the bolts from the water pump. So as you can see, I'm now removing it, and there you go. The water pump is gone. It's now here. Let me just give me a sec, because I only have one hand. Need to remove this. There you go. So that's, look at that. Look how I build it up. You can see the sealant is worn up. So you see this side here, it's actually just moved. So what I'll do, I'm going to put a proper sealant together with the ring itself. There you go. It's what actually leaking. That's why I'm getting a leak. I'm getting some coolant coming down to the engine. That's why. But now we are going to fix it, and I'll show you how to do it.
Now what we do is we're going to clean the water pump. We're spraying it with brake cleaner. Just wipe it. Make sure you wipe it. You can see you got some debris stuck in here on the assembly. So that's how you do it. Now what we're gonna do is we just clean this one here with some rugs, and just keep rubbing it. Eventually they come off. Okay. Okay, we're gonna use some brush. Anyway. I'm spraying with a brake cleaner just outside. You don't need to do it inside. It's very important that this one here needs to be cleaned before you reinstall it again. You're just gonna clean it properly with a brush, steel brush. Okay. Looking for my rugs, it's actually down there. There we go. Normally you need to change the whole thing, but it depends how bad it is. If it's really worn out, then you really have to put a new one. If you can actually get away with changing the sealant, why not? I think that should be fine. Let me see. I want to see if it's good enough. So what we do is we're just gonna spray the where the screws connected. There you go. And then just wipe it. Brake cleaner is not a contaminated one if you use it on the coolant section. So they can easily be dry straight away. Okay. Okay.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. It sound right, boys. It sound right, boys. It sound right, boy. Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. sound right, boy. Sound right, boy.
Just need to wipe it.
Just need to wipe it. Okay, it's still on, still recording. Can you see it? Can you see underneath? Yeah. Can you see it? Okay, sure you can see it. There you go. So what I want to do is to put a sealant in here on the connection. That's where they leak all the time. This side is the one that leaking it. So you gotta put something in here. There you go. Like that. All the way. Make sure. Wanna make sure it. So we do this. Okay, here you go. You don't need to put much, just enough. So now we're going to install it. So here, so okay, careful with this one here. Okay, make sure it doesn't move. See this one here, it's moving. This one moves. I don't like it. I don't like when it's moving. There you go. So now we put the screw What we need is we just put one more, just one underneath. That's the one that moves all the time. Just put them on there. So we're just gonna put a thread on it. We put a thread lock so they don't actually come out easily. So we're just gonna, I prefer to put a thread lock on it so they don't come out easily. What's happened to that one? Need to so we just put a thread lock, this one, just so that they hold it properly. So we're just gonna put underneath. You can see it. I think putting a thread lock is better than so tie that one. Just gonna tie it. Sorry about the camera. See, this is the easiest way to do it. I think this should settle down the leaking. If it gets worse, then we need to replace a new one. So don't tie it properly yet, because we have another 3 more. So just gonna put another thread lock. I'm not sure if you can see it, so I'm just putting there. Okay, it's a very small one, so it shouldn't harm it. Hope you can see what I'm doing. Let me just bring it down a bit. There you go. So I'm just gonna tie that one, because I already tied the other side. It's raining. So I'm gonna tie it a little bit so that one underneath. Okay, so it's been tight because this one here, it's corroded, so I'm just gonna spray this one to degreaser, to brake cleaner, and then put it on. Looks like it's gonna be raining. It's been raining. It's not that strong, but there's not much we can do, isn't it? We need to finish this one. Okay, another one. Put a thread lock on it. There's not much. I put it in here, so it's just enough. So I'll just put on this side. You just use my right hand so you can see the camera. Another way. My gloves is coming up, so I need to remove it. I just remove that. Instead, I just use my finger. Okay. Actually, I need to use the gloves, the proper gloves. I get a gloves here now, so I think the plastic gloves is better to use it than the proper one, because you can't feel anything. But this one here is okay. So that one there. Now I'm putting another one. I hope you can see this one. Here. There you go. You need to close that. We need to close this one. We also put another thread lock again from the other one. Okay. Let me just spray that to the because it's corroded. I need to spray it to silicone spray. Let me just there you go. Spray that with the silicone. There you go. Should be okay. See, it's more easy to put it on. It's got a thread lock on it anyway, so that's fine. So now we need a long one. Just gonna tight here. Tight here. I don't have a small thing, but I think that should be fine. Using your strength, so you can actually tell. So now I'm going to remove the other one. So this is, but first I need to lock the other side, so that when we remove the other one, they will be. Where is it? Can't seem to see it. There you go. There you go. That's been tight. Now we just need to remove the other one and put a thread lock on it. It looks hard, but when you keep doing it, this kind of a job is it's easy. When I was back home, we used to assemble cars there. We call it a owner type Jeep. So I hope the camera is still rolling. Yeah, still rolling. Just need to put a thread lock with this one. Okay, to put a thread lock on it. This one is underneath, so I need to put a little bit more. Okay, this is the one that's holding the key. Hard one. So this is what I don't like the clubs, because not too much.
And I'm putting the last one underneath. There you go. Then we need to tighten it. Need to tie that one.
Just put it back now. The air filter and also the water pump. I've actually, as you can see, I've actually put what I did down there. That's the water pump. I've actually put that one now and put the belts and I'm ready to go, ready to rock and roll. Let's find out the moment of truth. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna fill it up the water tank, the coolant tank, just to double check what we did underneath. As you can see, looks okay. I've actually sprayed the grease, brake cleaner. So as you can see, pretty much all good. So that's where the water pump, as you can see, underneath. There you go. There's the water pump there. Let me just light it up, that one for you. So you can see what I did. See that one there? So that's what we did. You see the orange? The one I put sealant on it. There you go. There. See? Okay. There you go. So that one. Okay. So all good. Okay, just to wrap it up for the last time. So we're now bleeding the coolant. What happened is you open the tank, fill up with the coolant, and from here, see the one? Just see the one there? That's the bleeder. Okay, so you open that. Once everything is see, once you open that one here, that one will eat everything all the way in here. One is filled, then one is empty. You fill it up again. You will see that's when the coolant is coming out from there. Then you close it. Once you close that, then you turn on the engine, and then keep filling up this one, and then you need to run it. Okay. So we're gonna run it today. Then hopefully everything is okay. We'll find out the moment of truth. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the moment of truth. Now I've actually filled up all the tank, the coolant tank, and I'm now running it. As you can see, I've actually installed everything. Looks like nothing is being dropped or any leak going on there. So normally when it's leak, it's actually spreading on this side, spreading on that side, this one here. So you can see nothing there. So everything is good, perfect. Okay. All good. Look at that. Now we go inside and check the dust, the heater. Let's check the heater. Okay, I'm now going to turn it on and turn it on, both of them. Always when you use the aircon, you always turn both of them, the fan and the heater. Okay, and that way it's better. So I'll use that. Let's see if coming up. Okay. You can see, look, it's actually the can feel the hot. It's coming out. See the temperature. You can see the temperature gauge. It tells you if it's already warm. So I've actually run it for about 10 minutes now. So let me just bring it down a bit so you can hear me. Okay, look at that. This is my new interface that I installed it. I didn't actually record it when I installed the interface. But anyway, it seems everything is working. Yep, heat is coming up. Yep, heat is coming up. Okay, all good. We turn off that one. Okay, so it's successful. The moment of truth is successful. Yeah, all good. All good. Look at that. Unbelievable. Unforgettable. Undeniable. Spragniactum. Oh yes. Oh yes. All good. See, this is what I'm going to change it. The oil cooler housing. Because sometimes it leaks there. So the moment it's not doing really hard leaking there. So we'll do it next time. Okay. Thank you for watching. And hope you learned something. If you don't want to miss my video, make sure to ring that bell.
Say what?